Well, winter is certainly letting me know she's here. It is pretty cold today, but the nice part is at least there is no mud because the ground's pretty solid, a little frosted, so that helps out quite a bit because I get tired of packing the mud around, 5 pounds of mud around in my shoes. Anyway, we're back at it today, working on the interior footer forms, and hopefully I can get that done before the weather sets in. The next couple of days look like rain and snow, light snow, not heavy snow, but still weather I don't care to really be out here monkeying around with. So we'll try and see what we can get done today, and even if it does snow, it's still going to be out here, but I'm kind of hoping to get the heavy stuff and the cutting and all that done today. So let's get at it. While working on my project, I have a lot of time to think of things. And one thing that's come to mind recently was the topic of ingenuity. What's at the core of ingenuity? Well, most definitions of ingenuity describe a condition of being clever, original, or innovative, which is certainly true of a lot of the things that I do. In modern culture, ingenuity describes the creation of a solution to a dilemma or problem. It is tied closely to uncovering truth and demonstrating novel or unusual approaches to achieve a solution. Some of the greatest inventions in the modern era, the microscope, the internal combustion engine, and Bloody Marys, took years of development and contained complex systems and parts working in perfect harmony. While these are undeniably great achievements, there are some equally brilliant inventions that are so simple you'll ever wonder why you think of them. Things like Velcro, for example. George de Mistral was hunting with his dog in the hills of his native Switzerland when he noticed how many burrs had attached themselves to his pet. Their removal proved frustrating enough to pique Mistral's curiosity. He put one of them under a microscope and discovered their secret: tiny hooks covering the burr. And with that, Velcro was born. And so it goes with building. Working solo and overcoming obstacles requires a lot of ingenuity to accomplish. And sometimes, disaster can inspire ingenuity. From building jigs to aid in my process, or finding a solution to a groundwater problem, have all required some level of critical thinking and ingenuity to overcome. And I am a firm believer that the American dream means any person can achieve prosperity through hard work and ingenuity, because there are no inherent barriers in our society except the ones we create for ourselves.
One of the things required by code is an UFR ground. So I went ahead and installed that. It's a piece of rebar that's 20 feet long and connected from the footers up through the stem walls and outside the foundation. This will be the grounding point for my electrical once that actually is put in.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, I'm trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated, that's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire
Well, it has been a long day, but I managed to get all of the interior footer forms done. Those are the support, the pony walls for the subfloor. I still have about 8 pieces of rebar to get to finish that off, and I still have some dirt work in and around the patio to get done. Aside from that, it is almost ready for concrete, and so I'm hoping that I can get all the remaining work done and prepped for concrete and get the concrete in before we start reaching a lot of temperatures that are below freezing. I've got, as long as I can get it in, it gives me about 2 days where I got to find a window where I'm above freezing, and I'll be able to get the footers in, give those times to go. The ICF walls themselves, I can handle a little bit colder temperatures because those are insulated, and by putting additives in the concrete, I'll be able to have that heat out and do what it needs to do to cure a little bit easier than I would just the footers, which are exposed. Since I don't have any heating blankets or anything like that, I have to really watch the temperatures. We've been pretty fortunate that we haven't had any snow yet, and I have a feeling though that it's coming. You can see that we've got storms coming in tonight and probably tomorrow and Thursday, so that will hamper me a little bit, but I got the main bulk of the work done. Now I just have to get, like I said, the rebar, and I'll be ready to go. Anyway, if you like this sort of thing, please remember to like and subscribe, and by all means comment. If you have suggestions on things you'd like to see or have questions, please leave them in the comments below. That would be great. And I picked this video over here for you to watch, or you can take a look at the playlist for the house build itself. Either way, the more you're involved in the channel, the better off we are with growth, and we're able to provide some better content. So thank you very much. Everything is ready for cement tomorrow. We've got all the forms leveled out, and I went through and made sure we've got bracing, double checked everything, and now all that's left to do is pour concrete. Today would have been a great day for it, but unfortunately no luck. We got tomorrow, and it's supposed to be storming, so we shall see what happens. I've got tomorrow's, like I said, storms, and then we're going to be into 4 days of some clear weather or lightly cloudy, so I have time to have the cement cure and not have any problems with that as far as freezing and all that goes. So hopefully all works out, but we'll pick this up tomorrow and see how it goes. Well, right now is when I get the most uptight. I'm as close as I'm going to be to being ready for cement, and weather's starting to come in. As you can hear the wind, we got heavy winds this afternoon and late into this evening until about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then tomorrow is supposed to be a mix of rain and snow all day, so makes me nervous, but all the conditions are right. I've got everything prepped as far as I can get it, so we will go for broke and see if we can get this done tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. saw you walking the light, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about, the last one I think about.
And sometimes ingenuity comes in the form of asking others for help or guidance along the way. A special thanks goes out to Josh Pilch from Central Mountain Home Building for advising me on when to do this pour prior to the weather and cold so that it turned out properly. His help and many others helped me to accomplish what I'm doing here. And that is the type of ingenuity and integrity that I need in order to complete this build.